up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel and Happy New Year! Happy 2019! 2018 was literally the longest year of my life. I felt like I was in 2019 since the summer. I kept telling everyone, oh yeah, in 2020. And it was like, girl, no, we're still in 2018. But anyway, so today is my last day in this beautiful apartment and I am quite sad about it. I have to move out because the girl who actually lives here is coming back today. So I will be staying at a hostel for one night and then moving into an Airbnb tomorrow. So yeah, I thought I would film one last video here, super quick because I have to be out in about an hour. So I'm gonna be telling you guys about a few of my New Year's resolutions, more of the basic ones because why not? And like the deeper ones, you know, keep them to myself. But I'm basically making this video to kind of keep track of my year and see if I did follow through. So my first one is kind of a very superficial one. I don't know if you guys have noticed in any of my other videos, but I literally never wear makeup and it's totally fine. Like, I'm completely comfortable in my own skin. But when it comes to going out, I literally have no idea what to do when it comes to makeup. I am an actual mess when it comes to makeup. So I figured that I should start teaching myself how to do that and, you know, have a real glow up this year. So basically, I am forcing myself to do a full face every time that I film a sit down video. So that's going to help me a lot, improve my skills and all of that, because when I was a kid, I used to take art classes and I was literally the worst person when it came to blending. And to this day, I still cannot blend my eyeshadow properly. Like, it's bad, you guys. But anyway, so that's my first New Year's resolution. And then my second one is to spend more time with family and friends. Before coming abroad, I was always working. Literally, I had 3 jobs and I went to school full time. So I was always at work or school or just had a lot to do. And I would work 6 to 7 days a week. If I wasn't working, I really just wanted that day to sleep or do nothing, but I would almost always still do something. So I was always too tired and I never requested days off of work to go home and see my family. So yeah, I mean, I still had a good relationship with everyone, but you know, it was hard to actually see people. So I really want to make that a New Year's resolution, especially since I am completing my exchange. So beforehand, the reason why I worked so much was because I wanted to come abroad and save up money for that. And now that I've done it, I don't have to be working 3 jobs. But I don't know if I know any other kind of lifestyle. So we'll see when I get back to San Francisco what happens. But I am trying to make moves when it comes to my career. So I guess that brings me to my next New Year's resolution. I want to be more focused on my career and what's going to fulfill me for a longer time rather than just working a part-time or full-time job that has nothing to do with my career. So essentially, I want to go into event management and I have already been looking into internships for when I get back. I have an interview soon and I think I will eventually want to go into the entertainment industry with event management, if not cosmetics like Lush, Sephora, L'Oreal, brands like that, and just plan events for them. That's what I want to do for my career. And so I really want to do that, focus more on my career and just not forcing myself to do things that I don't want to do. So, like I said before, I had 3 jobs and none of them really fulfilled me. I mean, I did work at a radio station, so that was really cool, and I always had fun working that job, but it doesn't pay the bills, so I always had to have another one. And yeah, so that brings me to my, what is this, my 3rd New Year's resolution, I think. The 3rd one is to focus more on myself and just give myself a break. So like I said a few times already, I had a lot of jobs. I was just always such a busy person. And because I was always so busy, I found it hard to interact with people, or it was really hard to balance everything. But I still found a way to do so. I would always still hit up my friends, and I would go home for any holiday or birthday. Like, I always really tried to be there. And if I couldn't be there, I was literally so hard on myself. Like, oh my God, you need to stop working so much. You're not giving people the attention that they deserve. And you're not checking up on your friends. And I was always like, you're being a shitty friend because you're not doing this for them, or you're not there for this thing, and work is always your priority. And it had to be like that, you know. Who else was going to pay for my exchange and stuff like that? So it was really an internal battle of trying to figure out where my priorities were. And I even never really let myself date because I was always so busy. Like, I was like, no, I have to get work and school, work and school, work and school. And I have my friends, I have my family. It's just so hard. Like, I can't add one more thing, and no one's gonna make, because if I really care about someone, I will always make time for them. And so I always felt like no one would put in that amount of effort to me. So I really want to get rid of that mentality and just be easier on myself. If I mess up, okay, it's a part of life, you know. I'm still super young as well, so obviously I'm going to be making mistakes. Obviously I'm not going to know everything about life and how to go about certain situations, and I'm not going to feel guilty about it because that's just a part of life. I'm sorry. If I mess up, I'm sorry. Yeah, so I really do want to be easier on myself, and all of my friends have always tried to tell me that, like, Dea, just chill, you're too hard on yourself. And the thing about me is that I always have 30,000 plans for any given situation. Like, I have been applying to internships like crazy and looking them up, and housing. And for housing, especially if you guys live in San Francisco, you know, it's kind of hard to find housing, especially on a student budget, especially coming back without a job and stuff. So I've been super stressed about that and trying to figure out, should I commute? Should I try to rent out a house with friends? Should I just take any room that is offered to me? Should I live farther away from campus but still in San Francisco? How many jobs am I gonna have? And it's just all these questions that I always have, and therefore I prepare so many different plans for any situation. Like, I always have how I'll go about it. If A doesn't work, B will work. If B doesn't work, C will work. And I'm always thinking, and I just never let myself be. And so I really want to stop that and really just let myself be in the moment, see how things go, be more patient with life, because I'm always like, well, results aren't being shown. But I have to realize that obviously everything is a process, and I'll see things eventually, even though it's gonna take some time. So I really want to be a lot more patient this year with myself, because I give everyone so much patience. Like, people will screw up 24/7, and I'm like, you know what, it's a part of life. But when it comes to me, like, no, you're the best of the best, you have to keep it up, don't do that, how dare you fail? And yeah, I'm really harsh on myself. So I want to get rid of that. Also, since I was always super busy with work and school, I always kind of just didn't really take care of myself emotionally, mentally, physically. If I didn't have time to go to the gym, I just wouldn't, and I would probably just eat pizza and chocolate. Those are my two favorite things to eat. I'm sorry, I know it's bad. But I really want to be more conscious about that and try to be vegan a lot more. When it comes to cooking at home, I usually do cook vegetarian or vegan. I'm not really into meat anyway, but I want to be more conscious about it now and really figure out what's the healthy decision, and yeah, just try to be more aware when it comes to eating and what I'm putting in my body. And also, when it comes to working out, I really need to pick that up because obviously we have a free gym at SFSU and I don't take advantage of it. So I think I should really do it for my health benefits, and you know, in the long run, obviously working out is going to be very beneficial for my health. So I really want to go into that full force when I get back to SFSU. and I will be keeping track of it actually. So I will be back around February, beginning of February. So by my birthday, which is April 9th, I want to see where I'm at, and I'll update you guys. I also do have plans for my birthday, but I'm gonna hold on to that for a little bit more. And then my next one, obviously I've been traveling for the past 6 months, and it's been really cool. But this year I want to try to do it more with my friends. So even if I can't go out of the country, or family and friends, I really do want to take a trip with my parents. Even if it's just to Mexico, I want to spend more time with family and friends. So, and obviously traveling is just such a fulfilling thing, in my opinion. You get to experience so much, and just, you know, I've seen so much, but I've seen it on my own, and the trips that I have taken with friends have been my favorite trips. So I really want to do that with my friends this year. I don't really care where we go, as long as we're together. It's cool. Cheesy, I know, but it's true. And what else? Oh yeah. So a lot of the traveling that I want to do this year will be with friends and family. And also, if I do take a few solo trips, I want to focus more on nonprofits and just traveling to more, just traveling to more of the poor countries and volunteering my time, basically. When I was in high school, I used to do a lot of volunteering, and I loved it. I really loved doing that. And I did notice that when I went off to college, I generally had no time to volunteer. So I felt like I had no purpose. I feel like my purpose in life is to help others. And I guess that's really why I have this YouTube channel, to be able to orientate people who are going off to college or want to study abroad or don't know how to travel as a student. You know, I really am here to help. So any questions that you guys have, please comment. So yeah, I really want to travel and be able to do that. And I don't really care where I go, as long as I'm able to help. And mostly kids. I've always felt like kids are very vulnerable. They're probably the most vulnerable human beings aside from animals. Oh, well, I guess animals aren't humans, but they're the most vulnerable beings. So I really want to be able to help children in whatever way that I can. And I guess that brings me to my last New Year's resolution. I'm not even done with my makeup because I don't know what I'm doing, so I just blend for days. So my last New Year's resolution is to grow my YouTube channel. Like I said, I don't know why, I've always felt this need to help. Like, if you're ever in a room with me, you will hear me say, "Can I help? Do you need help? What can I help with?" So many times. Like, I feel like I annoy people because sometimes there's generally nothing for me to do, and it drives me crazy because I'm just trying to help. So sometimes I just stand there like waiting for someone to give me something to do because I don't know how to help. So yeah, if I can help you, please tell me how, because I will. So yeah, essentially I want to grow my YouTube channel a lot more, and I want to say thank you to those of you who are already subscribed. I started taking this channel seriously when I came abroad, just to kind of keep in touch with everyone back home and be able to share my crazy adventures with them. And I've noticed that a lot of the videos that do get most views are the ones where I sit down and talk about college, or a day in the life, or just things that, you know, like college related. So I definitely want to keep making videos like that, but I feel like I'm going to hit a point where I'm not going to know how else to help. So if you guys have any videos that you really want me to do this year, I do have a few planned out already, and I'm going to be trying to post every I'm not sure, probably every Monday, Wednesday, but at least twice a week. And just try to be as helpful as possible, give you guys the most honest advice. I will be making videos about how I afforded to travel, how many countries I traveled to, my favorite places to go, moving back to San Francisco. I still don't know how that's gonna go, so I will be documenting it. And I don't know, what kind of videos do you guys want to see on SFSU or Erasmus? I mean, my time at Erasmus is coming to an end very soon, so I'm going to try to post this as soon as possible. And yeah, I think that's it for this year. Thank you guys so much for following along throughout this exchange. I mean, I know that I think I have about 145 subscribers, something like that, and it's not a lot at all in comparison to other people, but I just never expected to have more than my friends subscribed. So thank you guys so much for that, and I really appreciate your comments and questions. So anything that you guys need to know, please feel free to ask me, and I will always answer. Like I said, I love to help, and I just want to be a resource for people. I feel that I don't want to say that my life has been hard or that I've struggled so much, you know, but I am a first generation student, and I think that a lot of those students do struggle finding a way, especially if you're the oldest sibling. I'm not, luckily, so I did have a path to follow, and I do feel that I've had it a lot easier than a lot of people, but still, I feel the struggle. So if you guys have questions, please let me know, and I will be more than glad to help you guys. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry about the sun, and say goodbye to my, literally the best room I've ever had in my entire life. And yeah, you guys will be seeing a lot more of me, and soon in San Francisco. So thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good year, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.